Hey there, still in Unit 2 with Session 9, we will discuss social class in the United States for this particular session. You're going to explore all the aspects of social class in the United States inside of Chapter 10 while you complete quizzes 10.1 through 10.7 and the Chapter 10 quiz at the end. So there are several images that you will see in Moodle this week that have labeled particular types of classes as they pertain to the United States, and then your book will have lots of diagrams as well. So we will actually begin in Chapter 10, sort of reviewing a little bit from Chapter 9 in regards to power, property, and prestige, because all of that has a very strong relationship to social class. So when you get started in this chapter, you may actually feel like you're reviewing some from Chapter 9, which is always a good thing when you start to see and remember similar concepts. I think that this particular chapter is fascinating. I spend quite a few days on this chapter when I am teaching this course face-to-face. We spend a lot of time here because there are great areas for discussion. So I hope that even though you're not in a face-to-face environment, you are able to glean something from this chapter that prompts you to have a conversation with someone. For example, the term power elite has come up a lot already, but it is here again in this chapter. That's a fascinating topic to discuss. The Democratic facade is a fantastic dinner table topic. If you are interested in hearing people's opinion, that is a fascinating topic. And then we are going to kind of take a deep dive in how exactly do we say what social class we are in, or who puts us in a social class, or who makes those indicators and those decisions there. We're going to also explore different sociologists and their opinions on social class, much like we did in the global stratification section. There is a figure in your text that has a ladder on it. So when you see that, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's called the social class ladder, and that is probably one of my most favorite images to show to students and start discussions with. I think the most fascinating piece of that for me is the fact that the income on that particular figure is per individual. And when we are looking at that particular figure, we see that a person, an individual person making $60,000 a year is considered lower middle class in the United States. And especially in Eastern North Carolina, I think that is a fascinating topic to discuss, because most people look at that and go, lower middle class at making $60,000 a year, wow, we would have put them in a higher social class. And so it's just very interesting to look at those incomes and see where they fall on that social class ladder. I hope that is a great deep dive for you to kind of start thinking about some things. There's also some talk about social mobility, so how we climb up or how we fall down the ladder. And for someone that is in college, the concept of social mobility and upward mobility is something that most of us are probably working towards, because we are trying to go down the path of earning an education and finding a career to support us as we move forward. There are also some myths in this particular chapter that are either confirmed or busted for students, and I think that is a great tool to kind of help us learn more about our world when we have common myths and misconceptions that are busted or that are confirmed. So enjoy your time in Chapter 10, and once you get finished with those quizzes and readings, you will complete the Social Class Components Journal. So this is asking you not to watch a video, surprise, surprise, but is asking you to go back into your text, into section 10.1 that is titled, What is Social Class? And reread the section that explains the different types of components of social class. So you are going to just circle back, and that again is going to be just a review period for you to reread that section. And then I want you to give me all of this journal response, your opinion, your thoughts. Don't go looking for any other resources here. This is all how you have read the book and what you have gleaned from the book. So as a reminder, you are going to use the format that I've provided, copy what is in between the dotted lines, click on that Start or Edit My Journal entry box. You're going to paste into your entry box, and then you are going to give me a good, strong college level paragraph. In your own words, you are going to explain what social class means to you. Now, you might be giving me a quick definition in a sentence, but you're going to have to explain deeper for that college level paragraph to appear from that. Give me examples, give me reasonings why. Let me into your thought processes and explain how you got to that thought. You are also going to give me a college level paragraph as far as explaining property, power, and prestige as you go about looking at how those three items contribute to a person's social class standing. So there are 4 questions that you will respond to in this journal entry this week. And just as a reminder, make sure that we are entering these journal assignments, understanding that this is a reflection assignment and that you are answering incomplete sentences in paragraph form, and rereading to make sure that you have a coherent response before you click that blue Save Changes button, which will submit for me to grade. All right. I hope you enjoy your time diving into social class in the United States. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns about the topics or the work, please make sure that you reach out to me via email as soon as you have those questions. And don't wait until it's almost the deadline to start asking questions. I'm here to help you if you need me.